Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to work through an interpenetration and development drawing question. I'll take you step by step through the question or method so that you can understand the concepts clearly and avoid common mistakes. So grab your drawing instruments and let's get started. So we have a question here, interpenetration and development. So this topic is presented in first angle orthographic projection. So before I go through the instructions, I just want to explain the two words, interpenetration and development. So the word interpenetration, this is when two objects pass through or cut into each other. For example, a cylinder penetrating a prism or a pipe joining another pipe. For example, I'll just explain using this view. As you can see, we have two parts, right? So this is the triangular prism, and also we have this branch prism there. So they are connected where they are connected right there. So this is the interpenetration. We call this what? The interpenetration. That's where they connect. Are we together? Okay. And then development. This is the process of unfolding an object into a flat 2D surface. It shows the true shape and size of each surface when the object is opened up or laid flat. So I have something here, I have a cylinder, it's just a piece of paper. So as you can see, this is just a pipe, a cylinder, right? So when you develop this pipe, that means I'll have a seam. A seam, that's where the two edges of the object are welded together or connected together. So let's say this is my seam, right? So now when I develop this object, that means I'll just cut through the seam there, right? And then obviously I will unfold this material. So this is the development of the pipe, right? So it shows the 2D flat surface, right? So this is the true shape of the uh, of the material, right, in 2D. So this is the total surface that you will see when you develop this piece of pipe or paper. Okay, so you just need to understand the concept, interpenetration and development. So now I'll just go through the instructions given. We are given the front view and the top view of a right equilateral triangular prism that has been shaped to fit around a right equilateral triangular prism. The axes of both prisms lie in a common vertical plane. So we are given the two views. This is our front view, this is our top view. Remember, this topic is presented in first angle, so the view at the bottom is the top view, and obviously up there we'll have what? The front view. Okay. Instructions: draw to scale 1:1 the following views. So we have to draw the given top view, the given front view, the complete left view, clearly showing the curve of interpenetration. Develop the surfaces of both prisms. So that means after drawing the three views, that means we'll have to develop the surfaces of both prisms. As you can see here, we have this prism and this prism here. So we have two prisms that are connected together. Lastly, show all necessary construction and fold lines. Okay, so now obviously I'll have to draw in this views, the top, front and the left. So now if you check here, from our top view we have a triangle there, right? So that means I can just start by drawing this triangle, right? And then after that I can just project the points up so that I can just come up with this front view of the prism, right? Okay, so planning is very important. Remember, we have to draw the left view. So the left view will be on our right hand side. So I can just start drawing somewhere this side. So I can just draw a construction line there. So this line will be our base line there for the triangle. And we are given that the side there is 44. That means I'll just measure 44 there. So 44, me just mark it right here. 44 is right there. So now I have those 2 points, right? So now I have to come up with this point because I have this 2, right? So I have to come up with this. So all the sides are equal. It's a triangle. So it's 44. I'll take my compass and measure 44 there. 44 is right there. Okay. Then I'll put my compass on this point there. And I'll just draw an arc. Then now I'll put my compass on this point, do the same thing, draw an arc. So where they intersect, it's a point. So I can just draw in my triangle there. Let me just use my marker there for my outlines. So this is the triangle from the top view. Just like that. Okay, so for this part here, the branch part, I'll have to construct the triangle so that I can just project these points down so that I can draw in this part, right? So for now, because I have these points of the triangle, I can just project them up so that I can just draw this prism, right? Okay, so take my pencil, project all the points up. Just like that, and then I can just measure 5 millimeters or 10. I'll just measure 10 millimeters there to draw my XY line. So I can just draw in the XY line up to the side, because remember I have to draw the left view this side, right? Then I can just measure 10 again from the XY line going up. So my prism will start there. So I can just draw in that base. Okay, so now I have this line, this base of the prism. So the height of the prism is 84. So I can just mark off 84 there. I can just use my smaller set square. 84 is right there. So I'll just have to move this down. So I can just draw in that line up there. Just like that. Just like that. Like that. Okay. So now I have this outer lines, right? So now I'll try and construct this triangle. So obviously we are given that from that line up there up to this base of the triangle is 17. So I'll have to mark off 17 there. 15, 16, 17 there. Okay. So I can just draw a construction line there. Are we given the side of the triangle, the dimension? Yes. From the top view is 32. Half of 32 is 16. So I'll just measure 16 this side. From the center, I'll mark off 16 this side, 16 this side. Just like that. So I have 2 points there, right, of the triangle. So now I have to come up with this point, right? So I'll take my compass, then measure 32 because the sides of the triangle is given. It's 32. So I'll measure 32 on my compass. Then I'll have to draw an arc there. And obviously the point is right there. So where they intersect, it's a point. So I can just draw in the triangle. Just like that. just like that, and then from there I can just project these points down to this section. So I'll take my pencil, project those points. Okay, then I'll have to go back to my given views. So we are given that from that intersection there, or interpenetration point there, to this part of the branch prism, it's 44. So from this point right there, I'll have to mark off 44. So 44 is right there. So I can just draw a line there, like that, and add those lines. Then because we have a point there, an edge, obviously looking from the top, we won't see that edge there. That's the reason why we have a hidden detail line there. So I have to add that hidden detail line here, just like that. And then I have to complete my front view there by adding those edges there. So just draw vertical lines from there to there, from here to there. Right? Okay, so now I'll have to label my points. I'll start with this triangle down here. So I can just say this is point A, B, and C, right? Okay, and then obviously here I'll have A, so this is line AA because this is a prism, right? And then this side I have B, so I have line or edge BB there. And then C, we have C there, C down there, right? Okay, and then when it comes to this triangle here, I can say this is point 1, 2, 3. 1 is there, and 2 is there. So I can just say this is point 2. So this is line 2, 2. This is line 1, 1. And then we have 3 there. So here I'll have 3, 3. Okay. So okay, it's fine. So I'm done with the front view and the top view. Alright, I can just mark those views off. So the given top view and the front view. Okay, so now I have to come up with the complete left view, clearly showing the curve of interpenetration, right? Okay, so our left view will be this side. So now I have to add an XY line. So from this edge, I'll just measure 10 millimeters. Then I can just add my vertical XY line there. So this is X, X1, Y1, and this one is X, Y, just like that. Okay, so I have to add my 45-degree line right there, just like that. Okay, so I can project all the points from the front view to this section, and also the points from the top view to the 45-degree line and up to this section. So I'll start with the points from our front view there, project them to our right hand side, just like that. And the points from our top view and then project them up. just like that. So now, because I'm drawing the left view, that means I'm looking at this object from this side, from the left hand side, right? So obviously looking from this side, I'll see the branch part and the main part, right? Okay, so we have line AA there. So if we check A is there on that line, that means I have a point there. So this is A, right? But if you check from our top view, we have A and B on the same line. That means I have point B as well. And up there we have 2 points, A and B. So I have 2 lines on the same line. So line AA and line BB, right? Okay. And then when it comes to C, C is there, right? So from the base, C is there. Then we have C as well there. We have only 1 point there. Okay. And then when we check the branch part, we have one there. We have 1 on that line. So here's 1 from the front view, 1 is there. That means we have point 1 there. But if you check there, we have 1 and 2 on the same line. That means we have 1 and 2 on the same line there. And then we have 3 is there from our front view. That means point 3 is there, right? So we have line 3 there, right? So 3 will go up to there. And if we check here 1 and 2, we have line 1 there. That means 1 we'll have point 1 there and 2 there as well, right? Because they're on the same line there, right? So that means I can just draw in that line. So I can just start by drawing the branch part, right? And then I can draw a straight line here, just like that. And then obviously here we have point 3, right? This is point 3. So I can just connect those points, line 3, just like that. Okay. And then now if you look at line CC, line CC starts there, ends there, and it continues from here up to there, right? So that means from point 3 I will have a line down to C. So I can just draw that in, and also up there, it's this edge, right? Okay. And then line AA and BB, remember they're on the same line there, so I can just draw a solid line there, solid line just like that. And then draw in that line, and from the bottom there, just like that. Okay. And then from there obviously I'll have a line from point 1 to 3, right? From 1 to 3. So this is the interpenetration curve, because remember from the instructions they said we have to draw what? The left view, and we have to show the curve of interpenetration. So the curve of interpenetration will start there and end there. So I'll just connect these 2 points, right? Okay. So this is the line of, or curve of interpenetration. So I can just draw in that, like that. Okay, so this is the complete view. So obviously I have the front, top, and the left view, and the left view is showing the curve of interpenetration right there. Okay, so I can just mark that off.